Well, this can't all be about me. I'd really like it to be all about me, but it can't be all about me because there's so many fantastic cars here. I want to go check them out, and I also want to show you some of my favourites. I'm not worried about the Ferrari in the background, which we'll get to that. I'm looking at this 911 air-cooled turbo. You reckon they look the same, Dusty? You reckon? Do you like walking home? Because how dare you disrespect me like that? One thing I really like about these Porsches, I thought they make them ugly, but they got this little rubber mount there. It was a California rule, so when they bumped into things, it wouldn't blow the bumper apart, apparently. Look, I'm not a prancing horse fanatic. I can definitely appreciate any good-looking car that's not your basic. And this thing's unbelievable. If you've got some information about it, post it in the little comments down below. I've never really loved Ford, so I've never been a massive Ford guy. But the older I've got, the more that these ex-V8 supercars, and we've also got the Johnson & Bow collection straight over your shoulder there, Dusty. There is no doubt that these looked just amazing now. I've got so much more respect for them because I hated them as a kid because I was a die-hard Holden person. But now I would, do anything to drive one pretty much. One thing I do like is, if you see on the side, the Winfield Triple Challenge. That was a massive event at Eastern Creek Eastern Creek, back when it was called Eastern Creek. But if you ever check the photos from that event, it was absolutely crazy. It was like all around turn one. If you've ever seen that big, the big grandstand area and all that type of stuff, it was packed to the hilt. Now, if you're asking me for a car that I had up on my bedroom wall, this was the car that I don't know how many kids had this exact same poster of the Win Percy car up on their wall. It was something that I just idolised. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was around 1990 when these cars ran. And you've got its road-going base model here, the Walkinshaw. I've never seen a car look so ugly but so beautiful at the same time. I tell you what, I see these and I absolutely love them. You see, it's even got the standard rims on it, which is very rare. I haven't seen a Walkinshaw for a long time that hasn't got big godly wheels sticking on it as well. But it was that real Calais era type. We're going to put a heap of plastic on side of cars as well. But there's no doubt these things, especially these old walkies, would have been an absolute dream to drive. If you want one, I want to drive one. Give me a steer. I'll let you have a steer in my car. You probably won't like it, but I'll let you do it. The best thing about this is I really wanted to take this to a shopping centre. And if you've got that little old nana that's just in your way, pushing their trolley in the car park, you can just chop her off at the knees by just driving gently up to her. It's great. It works both ways. And you'll be really stuck to the ground as well because you've got plenty of downforce. Now, not one, not two, not three Ferrari Testarossas, but four. That's it, 4 Ferrari Testarossas, all in different colour combinations. I don't know about you, the black looks sexy, the red's probably well overdone, but it's classic. You've got the grey up behind you, but you've also got the classic cocaine Miami white Testarossa. This thing, it just oozes drug dealer. I love my old 911s. Unfortunately, I don't own one. I hope to one day. But when you look at examples like this, you just want to go and just headbutt a wall, because you just know something this good looking just won't come around, and you won't be able to get to drive it all the time. It's absolutely stunning. Now we can see here, Countach, absolutely classic car, another poster bedroom style car. We've got it here in the yellow, and it's definitely one to be appreciated, but if you just stare straight over the end there, you'll see the same model, all white. I'm talking Wolf of Wall Street white. And I tell you what, every time I see that car, I want to take as many expired ludes as possible and crawl my ass out of that thing after hitting every parked car from my country club. Now, a few of you in the automotive world might have been following, I believe it's Stance Works, where they built a time attack version out of this with a Honda engine. And whilst I absolutely love that car, I reckon it's absolutely a sexy car, seeing these in its original form, I reckon is just so much better. Now, this one as well, it's got the center lock wheels onto it. No windows anymore, they put the perspex into it, roll cage in the back, full set of racing seats, a left-hand drive, how cars should be. I love a left-hand drive car. This thing looks like it's just made for that weekend warrior, that track attack, that tarmac festival. This is the perfect car for this perfect event. I really hope to see this go out today. This thing is just as raw as they can absolutely get. Massive amounts of power, all V8, naturally aspirated in a fiberglass shell. It's like sticking a V8 engine in my Aussie racing car and then asking for forgiveness. And you can take your mates as well because it's got 2 seats. This thing would be like swearing at your missus and then asking her to cook dinner after it. It'd be a fucking wild ride. This ain't Batman. This is Maui, don't worry, Batman. I'll tell you what, you're there. He got the turbos. I'd love to see this thing down at Bankstown Square. I tell you what, fucking Yuda. But if you can hear that, we've got to start going back because I've got to race my car again. How about that? We're running. I'm running. But I hope you like that. I'm going to come back and we're going to do more cars over the other end where all the cool race stuff is. You know, the stuff that actually gets used.